Good morning, welcome all of you on Thursday, 6th week of Easter. Let us listen to the passage from the Gospel according to John. Jesus said to his disciples, "In a short time you will no longer see me, and then a short time later you will see me again." Then some of his disciples said to one another, "What does he mean? In a short time you will no longer see me, and then a short time later you will see me again, and I'm going to the Father." What is this short time? We don't know what he means. Jesus knew that they wanted to question him, so he said, "You are asking one another what I meant by saying, 'In a short time you will no longer see me, and then a short time later you will see me again.' And tell you most solemnly, you will be weeping and wailing, while the world will rejoice. You will be sorrowful, but your sorrow will turn to joy." The Gospel of the Lord. So we have fantastic passage, a little enigmatic and repetitive, but the whole Gospel of John is like that. As a reminder, we are in the 16th chapter. It is the farewell discourse of Jesus Christ, the third one. We have one in chapter 14, then 15, and then 16. 16 is in many ways repetition of 14. But today, Jesus Christ is speaking about his departure, but in the context of short time. Short time. The word in Greek used there is mikron. I think so in English could be like microscope. Something is microscopic. Something is very, very small. Short time. Little time. A little moment. And of course, Gospel of John have to be interpreted in three different levels. One is certainly the aspect of the historical person of Jesus Christ. Then, since the Gospel of John was written later, a few decades later, after, it's also including the life of the community, but also it is universal for all the time, so it's also for us. So this little time could mean that about death and resurrection, that you will see me just for a time, short time, then I will be captured and will die, but then a little while, on the third day, I will be brought back to life and you will see me again. Could be on that level, could be in the aspect of I'm going to the Father. I'll go to the Father, my departure, but I will come back to you on the last day. And in the meantime, the presence of Jesus Christ among us will be through his Holy Spirit. It's very important to know that the Holy Spirit is here among us. Every time we call upon him, he comes, he runs to help us. He's our helper, that is his mission. So he always is, and adding the element of seeing Jesus, which in the Gospel of John, it is a synonym of faith. You will see me again. You have Holy Spirit, you will see the presence of Jesus Christ in your history, in your life. And so sometimes that happened that we don't see Jesus. There are some moments in our life when we don't see Jesus. When somehow we find out that we have little faith. And this, in that context, if we remember the moments of our life who were like that, maybe for some of us it is today, some moment of discouragement, of darkness, of question mark in my life, or challenges provoked by maybe sickness or shortage of money, whatever it might be. Maybe we lost someone, maybe because somebody died, or because there was some maybe conflict, some friendship was destroyed, whatever it might be. And then we see that that there is some kind of dryness, maybe even in prayer. There's maybe even some anger, and all these things. The gospel, if we have this, let's say, in the context, or I maybe remember of the past, that yes, that I had that moment, maybe of my discernment, when I have to make a serious decisions, maybe sometimes in work or in the family, whatever. But in that context, if we keep this in mind, this gospel come to us as a good news, that it is always a short time, that you will see the Lord again. Amazing. So don't escape from the place where the Lord put you today, because that's the place where He wants to have meeting with you. He loves you. He's sending the Holy Spirit. Of course, He cannot violate your freedom, your and my freedom. For this reason, we need to call upon Him, invite Him. Come, Holy Spirit, defend me against my dark thoughts, defend me against my opponent, defend me against the evil one who accuses me, who accuses God in front of me. Come, defend me. And this powerful promise that you will see the Lord, and that your sorrow will turn to joy. It is also very interesting, I think, so to point it out that in the whole context of gospel, we know that Jesus Christ is not coming to remove difficulties from our life. That He's not coming to secure a peaceful life without problems, to grant us tranquility. It is not the case. And we already discussed this, that in the life of the apostles, of all the saints, of many Christians today, persecution, difficulties, challenges, there are different ones and different times. So Jesus Christ is not removing it. He is transforming it. The sorrow will turn into joy. Many times we think that the joy will come when the sorrowful event will finish. Instead, the power of the Lord is to transform it. That even the sorrowful events, they become the source of life. That the darkest moment of my life can be the places where I have been enlightened the most. Power of the Lord, which is not of this world. Have courage. It's beautiful passage from the gospel. We will see also in the next passage what Jesus Christ will give us a little explanation about what does it mean. So wherever you are, whatever situation it is, have courage. In a little while, you will see the Lord. Have a great day. God bless you.